Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Star Wars recap for August 9th, 2021. But today we have to start with some sad news because author slash, Lucasfilm historian Jonathan Rinzler, or J.W. Rinzler, unfortunately passed away 2 weeks ago on July 28th from, after a battle with cancer and whatnot. But, he was most well known for his making of Star Wars books. He did ones on all three original trilogy films, along with Revenge of the Sith. He also made, other making of books for other movies like Indiana Jones, Alien and Aliens, Planet of the Apes, and along with several other books like that. And he's an author and editor on several other reference books for Star Wars. But, he also wrote some actual Star Wars stories, including the 8-issue comic series titled The Star Wars, which was an adaptation of George Lucas's original draft of Star Wars. So, and he also wrote 2 Season 6 episodes of The Clone Wars, The Disappeared Part 1 and 2, which were the episodes of Mace Windu and Jar Jar Binks. And, honestly, it was probably some of my favorite Jar Jar Binks, stories. Or story, because it's, a 2-parter, out there. So, yeah, but, unfortunately, he had to go. He was 58 years old. So yeah, but anyways, now jump into the regular stuff for I normally do, which is the new releases. So stuff that came out last week was 2 comics. War of the Bounty Hunters, Forlom and Zuckuss. Haven't read that yet. And Bounty Hunters issue 15. Haven't read that yet. I'm really behind on comics right now. But the Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 15 finale Part 1 Return to Camino came out, which I thought was a great episode. So yeah, I should have a review out of that either already or tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late on that, also getting a review out. But coming out this week, I believe the High Republic Starlight Hidden Danger Part 2 will come out on August 11th, because the next issue of Star Wars Insider is supposed to come out then. So, yeah, obviously that's the Star Wars Insider stuff. It's, sometimes the actual physical version will get shipped out early. Sometimes the digital version won't be on time, but then the physical version will be out later, or I don't know. It seems to be different every single time, so honestly, I have no clue. But then the High Republic issue 8 and the High Republic Adventures, the Monster of Temple Peak issue 1 will come out on August 11th also. And then finally, the Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 16, finale Part 2 will come out on August 13th, 2021, which will be the Season 1 finale of the Bad Batch. So, yeah, and I guess segue right into the news, because Bad Batch, before last week's episode, they confirmed that a second season will come out in 2022. So yeah, obviously I haven't seen that final episode yet, so I don't know where the second season will be going. Obviously, once that episode comes out, I'll probably talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, it's really all we know was that they said Bad Batch Season 2 will come out in 2022. So yeah, but like I said, I don't know what will happen. I'll probably talk about that more once that final episode airs. But anyways, jumping into the final story, another Lego Star Wars Disney Plus special was announced, titled Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales, which will be like last year's holiday special, but this time it's Halloween themed. The premise seems very similar to the Star Wars Adventures Vader's Castle comics. which they have been releasing in October for the past couple of years now, including ones coming out this year. New issues coming out, but the premise is very similar. But it'll come out on October 1st. But on the details on StarWars.com said about it, after the events of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, Poe Dameron and BB-8 must make an emergency landing on the volcanic planet Mustafar, where they meet the greedy and conniving Graballa the Hutt. The crime boss has purchased Darth Vader's castle and is renovating it into the galaxy's first all-inclusive Sith-inspired luxury hotel. While waiting for his X-Wing to be repaired, Poe, BB-8, Graballa, and Dean, a plucky and courageous young boy who works as Graballa's mechanic, venture deep into the mysterious castle with Vader's loyal servant, Vinay. Along the way, Vinay shares 3 creepy stories linked to ancient artifacts and iconic villains from across all eras of Star Wars. As Vinay spins his tales and lures our heroes deeper into the shady underbelly of the castle, a sinister plan emerges. With the help of Dean, Poe, and BB-8 will have to face their fears, stop an ancient evil from rising, and escape to make it back to their friends. And then it said about the voice cast. The voice cast includes Jake Green as Poe Dameron, Rafael Alejandro as Dean, Dana Snyder as Graballa the Hutt, Tony Hale as Vinay, Christian Slater as Ren, Trevor Duvall as Emperor Palpatine, and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn as NIL-8. So yeah, that premise sounds very similar to the Vader's Castle series, where they're in, Vader's Castle on Mustafar, and someone, shares creepy stories. And, Vinay is very involved in those IDW comics, so yeah, but the cast list there is definitely interesting, mainly for Christian Slater as Ren. I would assume the Ren I'm referring to is the character we first saw in the Rise of Kylo Ren comic series. So, not referring to Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. It's different character. I did reviews of the Rise of Kylo Ren comics, so you can check that out and get a little bit more information on him. But definitely interesting. If it is the same character, interesting to see that character in a non-comic form. So yeah. Also interesting, NIL-8, that droid character, I would assume, actually was included in a set, like a Star Wars set earlier this year. It was the mid-scale TIE Fighter. So that's interesting. Is weird when that set came out. There's this random black droid had an actual name. So it's interesting that this is for this little special here. Unless the droid had appeared in one of the previous Lego Star Wars specials, I don't know. I know Graballa the Hutt appeared in the Freemaker Adventures, is that what it's called? I haven't watched that, so I don't know. But definitely excited for this. I enjoyed the holiday special last year. Like I just said, I haven't watched all the Lego Star Wars stuff, so yeah. I believe I watched the Droid Tales one, so yeah. But I've enjoyed those, so definitely excited for this. I'll definitely be watching and talking about it afterwards on October 1st. But for now, that's gonna be it for this week's weekly Star Wars recap. Next week, I'll be talking about probably the Bad Batch season finale and probably some other stuff. I don't know, but in the meantime, you can check out my Bad Batch stuff and everything else I do. But in the meantime, I've been Stars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Our squad's nothing but trouble. But we get the job done.
You're Clone Force 99.
You know who we are.
Hunter?
Let's go.